I got the Mavs. I've been going against the Mavs this whole series. They're just in six. We're going to talk about everything. Don't get me wrong, but just to tell you who I got, now you know. Now, here's why. Now, let's backtrack a little. When Kyrie Irving was with the Celtics, and by the way, Porzingis with the Mavericks, that just didn't work out, long story short. But the Kyrie one's more specific for this finals. That was the one time when Kyrie was on the Celtics, even though they did make a conference finals appearance with the young Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, right when they just got drafted, was damn. I think without Kyrie Irving, but don't get me wrong, having Kyrie Irving was just a plus. And even Gordon Hayward, they didn't need neither. These two guys can go make finals conference run. I just saw it in their game. Fast forward, here we are. They go to finals. I'm talking about the Celtics right now. They play the Warriors. Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, and Jordan Poole just sum it up, outplayed Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And I don't think the team has the Boston Celtics were now as deep as they were, but I hope Al Horford too. That's another guy who steps up. This is pretty much got to be a Jason Tatum like Steph Curry in that situation when he played the Celtics. Validate yourself, win a Finals MVP. But even if you don't, if the Boston Celtics win the championship, that validates the pairing of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Even though it shouldn't be, because in my opinion, dude, Jason Tatum's like a 6-time, 5-time All-Star, All-NBA, second or first team. So, yeah, I guess, they're frauds. The East is weak as it comes, I guess. They did have a walk path. Has the other Dallas Mavericks had a battle path to get to the finals. Boston Celtics win it logically because they're the best team. They're the best, one of the best defensive. Have 5 guys who could switch back and forth. Jrue Holiday picking them up. You're like, yeah, favorites after that. Number 1 offense. So betting wise, you will pick the Boston Celtics. They need Porzingis though, a former Dallas Mavericks, like I said. But no Porzingis for 1, 2, or 3 games could be kind of rough because you don't want to be down 2-0 to the Mavericks. You just don't want to give the Mavericks a game. And I'm getting to the Mavericks. So hopefully Porzingis comes back, but Boston Celtics win it if the duo outplays the duo of the Mavericks, star power, and Porzingis is healthy, and they show exactly why they're the best defense, the best offense. And then Derek White, don't sleep on him for a Finals MVP. Excuse me. But now let's go to the Mavericks and why I got the Mavericks. So Luka and Kyrie Irving are averaging close to 70 points a game. I think 66, 67. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown during the playoffs are averaging, I think, 55 to 60. Clearly, Luka Doncic is number 1, I think, in all statistics, or most of them, in the NBA playoffs. When it comes to fourth quarter, I never seen no pair this season in the playoffs more clutch than Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. I just think it can go. Boston has to have had blowout games because just ask yourself this. Like I said, logically wise, you would pick the Boston Celtics because they're the best everything and the switching defense. But basketball junkie playing a guy at your rec or the professional guys who play, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm picking the Mavericks because when it comes to fourth quarter close games, I'm just taking Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving because they elevate. They were saying Anthony Edwards was comparing him to Jordan. Why are we not comparing Luka? He's putting Jordan-esque numbers, but they're both not Jordan. Don't get me wrong. And their defense has been surprisingly good. Luka leads the playoffs in steals, and he's been getting like 4 or 5 steals every game. So the defense with Luka not happening, it's happening. And Kyrie, same thing. Like PJ Washington having this trade. And then also with Gafford. And then, by the way, the Celtics and Mavericks played each other twice. They played one before the trade, one after the trade. Boston Celtics won both of them. So that's just a little history on that. But this is just going to be a fun-ass finals. Like I said, Mavericks in 6. I just can't not pick against the Kyrie Irving, Luka duo. It gives me the straight LeBron and Kyrie vibes again, but just offensively crazier. Um, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Boston Celtics just show like we're the best team. But this is fun. Like there's just so much riding on the line uh, for the Boston Celtics, and because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they're not going nowhere. They even if they lose this year, expect them maybe next year or the year after that to make another conference finals appearance. I just really want Al Horford to win one, but it's not gonna happen because, like I said, the Dallas Mavericks are gonna win it. To talk about the game specifically, just drafting Derek Lively and then what he's became for them, almost like a baby Tyson Chandler, and having a 7-footer, because that's when I said Porzingis being out, and you're going to have Lively out there. I don't know. Porzingis could stretch the floor and have Lively, Gafford outside to the perimeter, and then it opens the paint for like Tatum, Brown, White, even Pritchard a little bit. And then we're talking about Boston Celtics being deep. The Dallas Mavericks are pretty deep. Let's not forget that Tim Hardaway Jr. did not play the last series against the Timberwolves, and they played like 9 deep, 10 deep. Exum was playing 2 minutes. Some guys are only playing a couple minutes. Powell's playing 3 minutes, but I don't know. The deep, yeah, talent-wise, of course, because you got Drew Holiday as a spare, and Derek White has those role guys, but yeah, that's kind of a wash. I think that's fairly even. But Drew Holiday, that's another thing that could step up. Is he going to be able to clamp up Kyrie Irving? Because look, put it this way. I get that Derek White, Drew Holiday are great defenders, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. But honestly, if it's one-on-one, the wing, or one-on-one, top of the key, should I even say who you taking? I'm taking Kyrie Irving. His offense is just 10 times incredible. One of the closest thing we're seeing to Allen Iverson. You can even say maybe a little better because he's on his way to winning a second ring. And sorry that I'm all over the place. I'm rambling, just trying to cover all these finals and these matchups. But, man, Luka is just this crazy. If Luka and Dallas wins it, yeah, Luka, Joker, and the Greek freak, Giannis, and they're all from the other side of the world, and they're winning rings. So, and if Shea was to win a ring, he's technically from Canada, so I don't know why I threw him in there, but I just did. So that's another thing, man. The other side of the world, I told you, they can hoop. They're showing y'all they can hoop. But these things need to happen, and Jason Kidd, what a hell of a fucking job he's doing coaching. And I like these adjustments he was making. Like I said, it's good. Defense is going to be key for both these teams. Who's going to play the better defense? Because like I said, when it comes to the fourth, in this close game, I'm banking all day on the Luka and Kyrie. But other than that, you guys let me know who you're taking. I've been down in the Dallas Mavericks. I had Boston Clippers at first. Dumb for picking the Clippers. Like I said, the Mavericks have been tested. They've been playing good-ass teams. So you guys let me know in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys later.